Okay. Just put that down. Put everything down. For the start. I'm about to start. About to start. About to start. All right. Sound is not muffly. Everything is good. All right. Testing on the sound. Testing on the sound. All right. Testing sounds great. Put it down. All right. There we go. All right. No, I didn't ask you nothing. All right. Welcome to Shan the Baby. And I'm doing a tarot read on the case currently going on. Oh, excuse me. Of Miss Nancy Guthrie. All right. This is just a reading for entertainment purposes only. Everything said here will be allegedly. This is just a card in the spirit. This case is currently going on, and I have not read on it, so this will be my setting here of just being, doing the first time reading on it. And I'm having, I'm gonna call her my mini me. My mini me is doing the reading with me, so some cards. She gonna say some stuff, and I'm gonna reiterate what she says, and then I'm gonna reiterate what I said. So we were prior doing this reading, and I wasn't recording. So then I just said, well, let me put this on and let me record it and see what we get here. All right, and to be forewarned, one of the people, the mini me is a novice card reader. Okay, just a small card reader. She ain't been reading no more than a month or two. So probably a month. Yeah, just a month. So be forewarned with that, but her information is good. All right. With that being said, like I said, we were doing the reading prior to me pulling up the camera. And so let's just give a gist. The first question, I let her lead the question. Mini me lead the question. Take us where we need to start off from, because I'm a Virgo, so I will take something and go all over the place. We already asked the question, so let me get them up on what we asked. So many me asked the question. Let's start with, were any workers involved, the workers at the house? And remember, this is just a reading here for entertainment purposes, allegedly. None of these things can be confirmed, and none of these things can be used in a court of law, of course, nor to contradict anything that is going on. So with that being said, I do want to first of all wish uh, hopefully that they will find their mother, and that is very pertinent thing that is on my heart, that they find her um, in whatever condition that they can find her, and have some form of, putting it in, letting them know where she is. Hopefully, I'm wrong on the fact that I do not think she is here and she is on the other side of the veil. Hopefully, I'm completely wrong, and then I can come back to this video and be completely wrong, and I'll be very grateful for being wrong at that moment. Particularly, but mini me is under the assumption she's no longer with us, and I am under the assumption that she is no longer with us. And I saw, this is spiritually, saw her when all three of her kids were sitting there. I saw her, go over to each one of her kids there on the screen. Um, I'm not sure if that means she's not here, but from my, the way that I roll, that means that she's not here, because she is, touching and trying to console each child differently. All right. The son, he's very angry, very, 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 very angry, rightfully so. And she was just trying to calm and calm him down like a mother bear can. Now, the daughter, the middle one, the one that is the actual news lady, she was just all over her, trying to console her, because this is going to be a hard one if it goes, how I am. thinking it will go and how me and my mini me think that it will go. It's going to be extremely hard um, for Miss Savannah, allegedly, at this time. Um, the other one, she was consoling as well, but in a different manner because that other one, the other sister, she's a little stronger. But Savannah is kind of the emotionally weaker one at this moment. All right. So I've never really looked at this subject. So whatever comes out in the card, it does. So me and my mini me originally asked whether a worker had something to do with it. Someone who comes there to do some type of maintenance work or some type of activity. This was such a huge house for an older woman that couldn't move properly. And the security for that older person was laxed. Not that I'm here to judge and say nothing, but I'm just saying if I had a lot of money, the security for my mother would be very on guard and point, even if it's no more than limited cameras covering every space that I can get to on my phone and that is uploaded to the cloud. Okay, because cameras are nothing if they're not uploaded to the cloud because you can't go back. Um, so this just that was strange about the lack of security or a lack of person, um, a lack of persons there to see about the mother. Like some older people like this. I know I don't want nobody in my house. Oh, that's fine. They could have at least had someone like in a guest house or something, or something that person could have been on site to see about their mother, because again, her daughter has unlimited funds. Um, but I don't know if that would have saved her because if somebody is out to get you and trying to, get some money off some ransom, it ain't a lot of things that'll save you, short of having you a actual security guard there. But she didn't have anybody there, and then it was quite strange. But of course, like I say, I'm not those people, but I would never take my mother to her house out in the middle of nowhere on the road, even though this is her abode and she chooses to stay there, and never walk her in, not to see if anybody was in the front, in the back, or nothing. Do no checks. Okay, my mother is legally blind, so once we take her in our house, we're looking around and then we leave. We just don't kind of like drop off at the curb and be like, "Hey, mama." That's about it. But a lot of people are different. They not set up the same way, and I do understand that. All right. So unfortunately, I mean not unfortunately, but when we did our cards without the recordings, and we asked about was it somebody that worked there, we did get. I got work occupation card. She got an eight of Mini Me got eight of pentacles, which is like working, somebody at their mastery. And I got that it was someone at one point who done some type of electricity work for her, especially because she got a king of wands, and that's like fiery energy. Some type of electro stoves, refrigerators. Somebody was doing some type of maintenance. Now, whether this person is a going to be, like the main character and the person that is um, doing this, I don't know. We just asked, was it anyone that worked on her property, had anything to do with it, that served in some type of position of working on things for her. That was a huge house for that elderly lady. So I'm pretty sure at some point she needed maintenance work done or something done. And who was doing it, we don't know because we don't go that far. All right. And anything else? Any other question, Minnie Me? Or anything you want to add to that worker question? No? Okay. So what else should we ask? We asked about is it a worker. Okay, then Mini Me wants to do a reading on whether Miss Nancy Guthrie is no longer with us and on the other side of the veil, and hopefully, if we get anything that's not good, that it is incorrect, and I would love to be incorrect. So let's see if Miss Nancy Guthrie is on the other side of the veil. All right, I'll tell you what my mini me get, and I'll tell you what I get last. All right, is Miss Guthrie on the other side of the veil? Again, we have spiritual gifts, me and many me, and we not. It's not looking so good. Hopefully, we're wrong. But let's see what these cards say, because we haven't placed cards down on this particular subject. All right, let's see. How many you want to do? Two, three? How many you want to do? Two. Three. All right, let's go three. Three. Okay, you can tell me what you're getting, then I can tell you what I get. Okay, could you want to give me the cause? High priestess, she many me says is over the veil. She's got the sun, which is happy. So she's behind the veil, but she's also happy. Okay, what we got there? We got a four of pentacles, but we'll let her interpret what she thinks that the four of pentacles represents. All right. Okay. She thinks she's in control. She wants to comfort her daughter from the four of pentacles. She is the security over her daughter. She feels like she's still supposed to be here and protect her daughter. Is that correct? That would be what Minimi says. I would think that she is passed on. Okay, this is thoughts. Okay, his thoughts. Okay, we've got thinking, matters of the mind, analysis, preoccupation, overthinking, mental activity, meditation, and contemplation. But there's a change that has been ensued in her, in how she is. Once you leave body, you become other, you just become soul. So there are the thoughts that are there once you know your thoughts and all the things that you've had prior to moving over the veil. But the last card is fatality. Okay. So to me, that gives me that she's gone. There's a change that has been made. The soul has transitioned out of body and has went over to something else. But there is still thinking. She is very, very sharp. Exactly how they described her. That she is sharp. Even in the afterworld, she's sharp. Okay, and she even in the afterworld, she's trying to figure to have this figured out so that her children can know exactly what happened to her. She's not a lady who likes to be things to be left in mystery. All right. Anything else you got, Grace? Okay. So we know that Miss Nancy Guthrie is no longer with us, and hopefully we are horribly wrong on that suit, but it doesn't feel well. All right. Even with the cards down, it didn't just feel well. So let's see. Yeah. One next question. Well, that's a sticky situation. Why? Because the question she wants to ask is, did she die of foul play, or was it uh, unalive intentionally? Now, if someone is you're older and you're in a particular condition with heart, and someone does something to you, you are dying of the natural cause, but it was brought about by foul play. Yeah, because if you die of a heart attack, then it's still naturally, right? Even if somebody bring that on, you still die naturally. But you want to ask? Go ahead and ask a question like that. Okay, we'll ask it like that. So, did she die naturally of foul play? Yes, all the problems is natural. So we'll see what the spirits give us and say. You can do more than three cards. You can do how many that you feel. You did four. I'm gonna do four. Then. I'm gonna do four. Four. Did she die of foul play, or was this a natural occurrence? Let's see. I think I'm using me some different cards too. Got a main character, gift, and thoughts. Gloomy thoughts. Gloomy thoughts, overthinking, something emotional. Let me see what this gift is. Let me know your cards, Grace. Yeah. Me and me. Gift. Strength. Alright. Main character, woman. Daughter of baskets. Okay, we got confusion states. What is this strength? And it's the mother of baskets and the daughter of baskets. Seven of Pentacles. Think about one's kids. Trying to fight for one's kids. She knew she was a gift to her kids. I think she was very, very cognizant of the lady. I don't know her name. I think it's Susan, the news lady, her daughter. That she was some type of real hard centerpiece for her daughter emotionally, and she felt that emotionally her daughter might disintegrate if she did not fight. This is like somebody who don't want to give up and they want to fight. She felt like she was a gift, okay, to her family. Hmm. Hmm. Strength and the mother of baskets. She knew very well that she was the strength and the foundation of this family. And we got main character, which is the woman, and we got the daughter of baskets. So not only do you have the mother of baskets, you have the daughter of baskets. This was my brother's keeper, or my at this point my daughter's keeper. Okay, so one of those kids, she was their keeper. Um, she was everything for Miss Susan, and Susan was everything for her, and that is something. All right, Grace, what you got? I ain't through though. There was somebody in the well, I guess the encounter that was occurring in her home. Some man was there. This is his thoughts and some gloomy thoughts. Somebody had some gloomy thoughts around her and something that they wanted to do to harm her. So this wouldn't fall in line with nice, peaceful deaths. Um, this, to me, my reading, but I'll let her do hers, is somebody who had to fight and give the last bit of energy to, knowing that they couldn't overcome, and knowing that they wouldn't have a good outcome. Let's see. Dishonest person. They're not going to have a good outcome. And we have a dishonest and a false person that was in her realm. Okay, this doesn't seem like, yes, it was. We not going with that. This was done under some duress. Okay, dishonest false person was around her, and they were telling her something or communicating with her. This is something about a rich gentleman, young, good bro, good lord. Okay, younger male, ambitious, intern, something like that. Younger person. Me and my kids, we go over these cases sometime, and it's about 4 or 5. My kids, 3. Okay, and the enemy said that she expired really quickly. All right, and it is a young person that is involved with this. This is not just she died laying there. I think she fought a little, as much as she could. She is 84, so. But when one tries to take someone's life, people are not just going to let you do this. This the person, whoever did this to her. This provided sad news when she understood either who had been sent or who this was, this false, dishonest person, because she felt like this. What she expected. Okay, this is expectations, and we got high honor. Okay, so this person was somebody that she didn't think would do that to her, but for some kind of way, okay, she's in the afterlife, and then she can see who did that to her or what they did. Somebody she felt was in high honor and might not have stooped that low or got down that low. Um, Somebody wanted to be rich and some money, and it could be a younger person that has something to do with it. And all three of my children believe that it is someone younger that is attached to this case for some reason. That is the first thing that they got. All right, let's see. No, she didn't die natural, according to Mini Me. She died fast, but Mini Me says that this is a King of Pentacles, and a King of Pentacles is oriented or someone who handles monies or finances or something like that. So, all right. Anything else? Put down as many colors as you want. And we have a good lady and a main character going to prison for the fatality. And we got child. Okay. You have to interpret that as how you want to. But there is some good lady. This is to me a future event that's going to be a main character. They're going to be a female that's a main character in this fatality. All right. And someone's going to go to prison. So they're going to find out who did this. You don't go to prison for, something natural happening to somebody. So our question is fully answered. And it has something to do with either a physical child of somebody or a child, or this could be innocence, naivete, or some young child that done this or something new in her life or new around her. All right, a new child in her life, a new teenager, or somebody, a young adult, okay, that is going to be a part of this, okay? Whether it is the main person, I don't know. This person, Minimi says, was stubborn, obsessed with money, and that they should have given that she should have given them money is what Minimi said. And they should share the wealth. What is that? Six of Pentacles. She should have been given back and forth more than they felt like. The King of Pentacles upside down. Now she might not know what the King of Pentacles upside down. King of Pentacles upside down is reminiscent of drug dealers, um, um, Diaper Don. He could be a upside down King of Pentacles. Anybody is somebody that'll do anything for finances, anything for money. They nothing low is level. They can get to the basement, bottom floor of hell, and then they'll dig deeper. So that's what that upside down King of Pentacles is. Somebody and y'all wasn't on here, but we wasn't recording before we start recording. This was somebody who was doing bad financially. We got the upside down. She got the upside down Two of Pentacles. She read her cards upside down. I don't. And it's like somebody who is either mentally unbalanced, but we took it as both, maybe mentally unbalanced and also not doing very good financially. All right, so okay. Anything else, Mini Me, on that? You did good over there. Come on. Anything? Oh, you trying to do pits? I see you. Okay. Okay, I got. Oh, and also this her cards are telling her teamwork and collaboration. And remember, I told you that me and my kids would go through these cases. So we went through the case and we did like the real group. It was like four of us, and we all came up with at different times because we don't just go group herd immunity when we doing all this. A group. This I said myself particularly is two or more people, and my son said that it is four. Okay, and Grace, how many did you say? Oh, you never did say how many? Two. Grace is on two. The mini me is on two. I am on two or more, and my son is on four. Okay, and my baby son, who's about 8, says that there is. He is the one. He said, now he's 8, but we very intuitive and investigative skills. We just got that like that. I don't know what it is. And so he said that there was somebody hiding in the house. Okay, that there was a hider in the house. That's how he did it. But of course, he just ate. But he said there was a hider in the house that was waiting, and that was going throughout the house. And the hider, okay, everybody picked up on whoever the hider was. The hider knew the place because he was in the dark, moving around, going around. Yeah. I think there's someone young and someone older because I got Knight of Wands and King of Swords. And Knight of Wands is energy, passion, and impulsiveness, just trying to do something. Hold on just a minute because I got to reiterate this to them because they probably can't hear you. Hi, Ruby. Mini Me says that there is a younger individual and there's an older individual. The younger individual, she is contributing to the Knight of Wands, which is like they get up and go teenage energy, think not thinking things through. And then who was that? The Knight of the King of Swords. King of Swords, sharp older gentleman trying to, enough to maneuver. And sometimes the King of Swords can be dangerous, or violent, or just sneaky. All right, and it could be a Gemini. King of Swords is a Gemini. Knight of Wands, I'm not sure which one that is, but it's a fire sign. I think this is the teamwork that they were trying to put together, these two people. I think he said he's going to share wealth with him. She says, Minimi says that there's a team that's getting together and they want to share the wealth of this encounter that they're having with Nancy Guthrie. So they are going to share in the wealth of that, these group of people. Okay? I think that's two. Okay. So what we see now is... I think the older one is stubborn. Okay. The older one is stubborn. But he's obsessed with money. He is obsessed. No, this is the young one. Okay, the young one? Yes. He's stubborn? Stubborn and obsessed with money. The younger, stubborn and obsessed with money. Mm-hmm. And what, you got anything? That's a house. That's a house in celebration. Somebody, she picked up the 4 of Wands, and right underneath it, it was also the star. She couldn't see it, but I can see it from there. Oh yeah, this one. This one. You know what this person talking about, huh? Yeah, she got a star card and she also got a 4 of Wands. Someone was hoping for some type of happiness. Somebody also was hoping for a house. Something has something to do with some celebration or some house or something like that. What else? Mm-hmm. Now I was saying, no, take your time, and I talk, and then you just bust in, and then I tell them what you said. I was thinking, my spirit was leading me when we was in the session, me and my 3 kids, we was in the session of trying to figure out this case. I got a feeling spiritually that it was somebody in the car that stayed in the car. Okay. That person didn't leave the car. They did not park directly in front of the home. They parked somewhere road. Okay. I'm not very familiar with the real layout of what's beyond that home that I've seen, but they parked a little further. That is my spiritual interpretation of that, of what that was. And, everybody in my house is kind of varied on how many people, but I do think it was 2 or more. And that's that the young one is very unreliable. The young one is unreliable, as they usually are. Just my son. 8. I think if they did find the young one, okay. And Mini-Me says if they find the young one will flip. Yeah, because he's not very good at what he do. He's just good at whatever his position is on the team, whatever. I think the older one was the first one to come up with this plan. The young one that could share money with him. Older one came up with the plan according to Mini-Me and told younger one, then we're going to share this money, share the wealth. All this information is allegedly just given by your country psychic here and just a small little Mini-Me. All right. Hmm? I think the young one was higher. Yes. So my son, who is 8, is saying that the hider was the young one. That is his opinion, spiritual opinion, detective opinion, whichever one he got. His older one is the leader. I got King of Wands. King of Wands, older one, the leader. This is the people that put together a plan. A lot of time when I get that card, a lot of people don't read like I read. I get that card too sometimes when you're talking about gang leaders, people who are able to inspire you with their words and lead you off into either goodness or into the abyss. So that's what it is there. All right. Anything else, or you want to go move to another question? Okay, she's steady going. Let's see. You steady going, I'm steady go. You're gonna lead it how it go. That's why I told you these cards, they go where they want to go. Like you can ask a question, but then they go to what it is that they want to go to. All right. And again, it's this reading is just for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged. I feel like this younger one, he might have lost a father figure or a father. Younger one has lost a father figure. The younger criminal. I got grief and loss. Grief and loss. Somebody has been lost. And the emperor, so she's going towards the father figure. So the young one that is involved, or he might have never had a father figure. Okay, or he may have never had a father figure. The older male that he did this with, he thinks that this new partnership could be something, or this could be the male he looks up to. Okay, so what Minimi is saying is that whoever this younger one is, he's kind of like following up behind this older gentleman because he never had a father in his life, and he's trying to fulfill that role in criminal activity with somebody else older. All right, okay, go ahead. Girl, you working them cars over there? I see you got about 12. You working them cars, ain't it? That's the young and that's the old one. Okay. All right. Anything else you could tell me, Spirit, about this case that I could put on to let everybody know some what was going on? Ace of Coins, definitely moolah. Nothing more important than the moolah. Somebody wanted a slice of the pie. There was somebody that was looking in the nighttime and behind something. This is the high priestess, and this also is a card like you're looking behind the veil and in front of the veil and seeing things. Somebody was a peeper or something. Somebody would look or watch. Okay, this was somebody who didn't just do this that night. Okay, this was somebody who would come in the night and peep and things out and try to figure out, how we're going to go about and do this. But even though they did that, these are not the sharpest tool these are not the sharpest tool in the drawer. So don't think that these people are going to be like elaborate planners or anything like that. I just don't feel it. Let's see. Ace of Cups, new emotions about something. I think the new emotions to me is about this piece of the pie. I want some money. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. I need money. I deserve money. This is a arrogant person. No doubt, narcissistic. All right, it jump, it go. Ugh. Whenever you get something, let me know. You can interrupt me. All right. Got the daughter of sticks. The daughter of sticks is communication, getting things in plan. Ace of sticks, a new idea. All right. So I feel like this person was wanting to do this, maybe came sometime in the night sometimes, but then they got a new way to do it. Like somebody say, well, let's not do it like this. Let's do it like this. Somebody has some. I think he thinks the younger one has like a future in this or planning. This is his calling to do this or something. The older gentleman is acting as in like grooming him in a fashion of crime, though, as if he is like he was born to do this, or he could. This is what he's great at. Telling the young one, it might be talking him up, selling wolf tickets. That's what we call it. Selling wolf tickets to the young one to get him bucked up so he can go along with this plan. Okay. That's what Mini Me said. All right, not me. We got the father of coins here. It's all about this money. This money just falls out. Somebody wanted to be on top of something, involved with something. The head person, this person here wanted to be flashy. I think I'm getting towards the young one. Okay, so we are going with, according to Mini Me, that the younger one is the one that unalived her. Immaturity, rashness. Paranoid. I think he was paranoid. And I also got not on this reading, but just spirit wise, that somebody is on drugs. I'm sorry, somebody is inebriated at times or something. Paranoid. The younger one or the older one on drugs? I don't know yet. I think the younger one was paranoid about getting. Oh my goodness, this card right here, the King of Pentacles. It also says illegal. Lord, I don't know why I put this on here, but this is on my card. It says illegal, pimp, drugs, financial fraud, stuff like that. I guess this is like the upside down meaning of the King of Pentacles, but I didn't know that I put that on there. But that is on there, illegal drugs. So somebody is a drug head, most definitely. Okay, like I say, these they might have planned it a bit or whatever, but again, these is not the sharpest tools in the whole box. Okay, then some dull knives somewhere. All right. Let me know when you want to say something else, Grace. So this definitely was a plan to get a piece of the pie. So this was definitely planned and intentional. This is not a I'm going to break into your house and knock you out of your head and get the stuff. No, this is not what this was. This was something else that they were attending to. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this 36. Nine of coins. Somebody was like, hey, I need some money. Run me some money. I need some wealth. Um, I think that I have occurred enough of time, enough of work. Here is the eight of coins again. Work, mastery. Somebody taking a time, writing something down, getting crossing the T's and dotting the I's for the finances and looking to live comfortably. I think he was paranoid about someone finding her. Young or older? The younger one. I remember said he was paranoid. I think a post, um, reconciliation. They think that someone's gonna find her, try to reconcile her with her daughter or something. Okay, so according to Mini Me, the younger one was paranoid that. Do you feel like he's paranoid? Is what you're saying? Let me know if it's true or not. Are you saying that he thought that whatever was done to her, that she wasn't really unalived, and that she would come back and her daughter would know who done this thing to her? Is that what it is or no? Wait, no. Wait. No? Wait. Okay, I don't know. No. I think okay. That the younger one was impatient. Mm-hmm. Or he wanted to speed this up or something. Just like I told you. Risky behavior. He thinks what they were doing are very risky. Uh-huh. So the younger one thinks that whatever they were doing was taking too long and it was risky what they was doing. So he's kind of the one that want to like, okay, let's get her I think the heck out of here. Older one was moving, so he was finding solutions to a conflict or something. I think he was looked like he was trying to think their way out of where they wouldn't get caught. And then the younger one looked like he just want to come on, get out of here, take her with let's take her with us, because we don't know if she all the way gone or is she gonna be gone or something. Okay. What anything else? Am I just correct? Yeah. Okay. All right. I think he thinks they're not going fast enough, mm-hmm. or that they're gonna be blocked from something. This is unrealistic goals. I think he wants them to go too fast, and it's not gonna happen. He wants them to go too fast on what they're doing. The younger one. And it seems like he feels like the popo's coming, or the popo's gonna be on their way if they move in it slow or stay in this house any longer. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. I mean, that's kind of like I was getting. All right. All right.
Almost chance.
Who?
Chance.
Spell it.
Oh wait, no, that's chance. My bad. Number.
Okay. All right. Do we want to switch questions?
That they were going to be blocked and distracted.
Mm-hmm. I feel like he thinks somebody was gonna come to the door, or something was gonna be happening. They needed to get in and get out. Is that it?
Yeah. Someone is going to come and block them in the house.
Yeah.
Are you going to go to the next question?
Yes. And what is that next question? Should we do a question about um, the son-in-law that dropped off? Should we do a question on him?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. This is just for entertainment purposes, and again, this is ongoing investigation. This is just allegedly, and these are not anything to be taken to the bank at all. And that's what I want to know. Be quiet. So, what we're going to do our cards on is particularly we're going to stay on point and subject with just the son-in-law, because he purportedly dropped her off and ran off. Didn't see old lady out or nothing. Maybe he's just a general uncaring person, but not the person that did anything. So I wouldn't just say that because somebody just drop people off. Because again, people live differently and treat their peoples differently. So we'll say, did son-in-law what? What? How are we gonna phrase this question?
Was the son of the son-in-law
Okay, in this unaliving. We're gonna say unaliving because that's what we feel. But if she comes and walk through the door, Yahoo! Hopefully that happens. Did the son-in-law of Nancy have anything to do with it? Because just because the last person that see you, and they could be some strange person is the last person that seen you, it don't mean that they did it to you. Okay, because there are a lot of strange people around, not just the ones that drop you off. All right, let's see. Let's see, the son-in-law, and this is just ugh, for purposes. Uh, mm, this is just for entertainment purposes only. I'm gonna do 4 cards. What you gonna do? You do how many you want. I'm gonna do 4. And then you can tell me what you think first, and then I'm gonna go with what I see on my table. All right. Okay. No, I want you to go first. I want you to go first. I want you to go first. Let me light my sage on this subject.
I don't know. These are the cards. I want to be a snake.
Okay, which cards you got? I can't see. You got Okay, we got the tower card there. Okay. Got tower card. She got tower card. What else? We got the tower card. We got strength. Are those 2 cards going together? That's all I want to ask. Hmm. All right. And then you got an idea. And I think something is, this is the justice card. This is legal activities, such as wills, anything you can do in the court system. Now, next to that is some ideas somebody had, which is an Ace of Wands, which is new ideas and a new energy to go forth towards something that is dealing with legal matters. Okay. Now, if I had the strength card and I pulled it next to the tower card, I would immensely go towards unaliving. Would that do it to me? The Tower card is a card of complete explosion, revealing a foundation that is weak. Okay. But then you got the Strength card, and many people can interpret that as
Partnership.
something else. Uh huh.
Partnership.
But I interpreted sometimes the Strength card as being violence or being dominant towards somebody
Winning,
when.
progress, partnership,
Mhm.
personal power. I think he did. I don't know.
Again, this is just allegedly, and what we getting in our cards seems to be that there is something he has to do with it. Okay,
What did he
now
do?
on what account we don't know, but there is
What did he
definitely
do?
there. According to I'm gonna do yours first. According to the mini me, there is something that has he has to do with it because we got the Tower card along with the Strength card, having the strength to go through something just that is going to cause mass confusion, and one who is trying to do that for some type of new idea you had about some legal thing. Okay, because we got the Justice card there. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
What did you?
Hold on. I'd like to be extra cautious when I'm doing my cards. Hold on a minute. Let's see this loyalty and this friendship. Give us what's on top of that. Oh, okay. Identity. Well, we got a card here, which is dog. This is loyalty, friendship, follow, devotion, support. Someone is assuming that they are a support, but let's see what we got on top of this. This person wants to be identified, okay, because this is the identity card, who you really are. You need to find out who someone really is. What is someone known for? Check someone's criminal record and keeping your
I
information
got
private. Okay, go ahead.
the death card and Ten of Pentacles is the
10 of Pentacles, that's family money.
I think this is
Mhm.
death. He wants to end family 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 arguments and problems,
He wants to end family
financial
arguments and
disputes.
plan and financial stuff that they got going on. Uh huh.
But he's indecisive.
He indecisive and trying to figure out his
He's
financial
in
flow,
fear of sacrifice. Like he's in fear of going to jail.
and he's in fear of going to jail.
So I think he wants to
Allegedly.
kill her.
We can't say that.
Oh,
Yeah, he wants to unalive her.
um, for because to end any financial disputes or family
This person would like to unalive her for any financial, so that they can clear up financial things that are going on within their home. Um, this person is, again, this is all under that dog card,
but
like
he's like
support. Uh huh.
undecisive.
Yeah, he don't know whether he wants to do a thing or not. He's decisive according to many me. We got bad card. You bad for me and to me. I'm a bad bitch. I feel like she was very independent, but her health was failing, and so they had to support her more because her health was failing, and they had to go. This is the cancer. This has something to do with family, home, home health, or something that they had to do for her, and they had to answer to her every whim of yes. This does not look like a son-in-law who loved his mother-in-law. This is giving me feelings that son-in-law allegedly thinks that she was a burden, and as her health was failing her, she was getting more uppity with him. This is all allegedly. All right, but they had to pretend. He at least had to pretend that he was supportive of her or helping her in some fashion. But this just gives me pretend. I'm pretending to do this. And then we got the tree, which is family. And this is the ship. This is the journey that he took when he brought Mrs. Nancy back home, allegedly from her child's house, because that was her daughter. And they had a difficult home life, or something was going on difficult. They were having difficulties. But like I say, this is all spirit, and allegedly, this is not anything that is can be taken to investigation because we're not a part of any investigation. Nor do we wish to deter any investigation in any uh, to a specific direction. But I have to ask you, I guess, put these cards down, and I want to know. And you can do your cards on it or what. I need to know is the daughter aware of this son-in-law's feelings or what he's doing. See, because sometimes people can be planning things, but they don't have anything to do with you. They don't let you know what's going on because, of course, you love your mother. Most people do. So let's see if she knows anything about what he wanting to do in this scenario. If he wanted to do allegedly some unalive in here. Lord Jesus. Okay. Hmm. Well, I just hope this is all wrong. I just hope.
Lost in despair.
I
Mama,
just
this ain't
hope.
getting no worse the better as I put cards on it. Look. Does this have any good things for this week? Does this have any good for you? Cause you make this good.
Okay. Put two more cards down on there, and then I'm gonna have to go to
Mama.
what's on the table. Okay.
Okay. I told you. Remember I told you my dad he looked suspicious after he did it.
And I, often just say you can't just jump to conclusions about folks. That's the last person that's seen them. Okay. So he has something to do with this. This is just allegedly, okay? According to this country psychic, he got something to do with it. Now, whether he was the physical two people there, I don't know. He could have, what they call it, put a bag on somebody and told them to go do it.
Assistance.
Well, according to the
Recovery
many
from
men,
financial loss.
recovery from financial loss and
Mama, look at
assistance
three cards.
and teamwork. Okay, we got grief and loss. We got teamwork and constructing things and putting things together. The Three of
This
Pentacles.
was like a yes on that question.
And then we look like somebody getting out of debt and stop being poor. Okay.
Breaking cycle.
All right. Mm.
Yeah.
I hope we are completely and utterly wrong because this didn't go the way I thought that it would go. And we asked about the daughter.
Wow.
Because we halfway got into the son-in-law and he's kind of weird here. All right, he's a little bit weird, and maybe he just don't like her. And he be waiting for something to be passed down to him or something. Okay. Uh, whew. Close that back door. Don't get snaked by your own guys. That's what Dirk said. Listen, have a look at that. But of course, I don't know nothing. Let's see. These are my cards. I'm just gonna have to put them out. I had the sun when I asked if she had anything to do with it or knew anything about it. The sun is also exposure. This right here is again the Five of Pentacles, which is that poverty card. Um, or you can say out in the cold or separate. This is, of course, the Death card and ending to a Queen of Swords. And the Queen of Swords is not a nice, warm lady like the Queen of Cups. So this person could be considered to be a pain in that, what else? Okay, in the butt. So this was an ending to a woman that was a pain in the butt for somebody. Somebody was trying to get over their poverty, and she knew something because here's the sun. Okay, I don't know if she was in the planning. This seems to be yes, but this could just be. Some people live with folks and they say offhanded stuff like, "We'll be better off if moms la da 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 da," and they say weird stuff like that. I don't know because ain't nobody gonna say nothing weird like that around me. But some folks, I guess, some people different. They different. That sun card just don't sit right with me because that's just all of the exposure and knowing and lighting the way. You know about this. You're not in the dark anymore. You're not outside of this ending of this Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a
Oh my
sharp
God.
woman. You see something?
I just asked.
Hold
I
on.
asked
Hold on a minute.
if those are the two that read, and I got. Well, at first I asked, were they the ones who were with
And then I got the card here. As I was asking about the son-in-law, they both got the same card here. The sun,
recklessness,
happiness,
guilt,
victory, success,
holding
and
back,
power.
indecision, like they've been talking about it.
Okay,
Blocked,
so
and they've been blocked and distracted. They didn't have enough time to talk about it. And then I asked, did they do it? And then I got the world card: accomplishment, success, and
mhm.
completion.
So she many me is stating that they have talked about this situation, just allegedly. Now this is all entertainment purposes. They have talked about this situation and they have been kind of going back and forth about the situation. And then she asked, did they complete these two complete this mission that they were on? And she said yes, with the world card, which is completion, culmination of all the things in which you have been putting together. And here is this child again, a young person. This page of pentacles comes into view with
Yeah, I
this
wouldn't doubt
son-in-law.
that these two did it.
Hmm.
I wouldn't doubt that these two did it.
They had something to do with it,
Bro, look.
allegedly. What?
Remember that I seen that photo of him and I said, he looked like he did it, bro.
Allegedly. We say allegedly out here. It's allegedly. We have to say that for
Yeah.
purposes.
Yeah,
Some
well,
this we got
legend.
the star card again. This star card keeps on coming up. Hope. I wish I would get a little money. I wish I would get a little bank. Page of Pentacles. So he was definitely in the mind frame of thinking about money. Why would one get a reading on a son-in-law about money to their mother-in-law? Okay, and she was up in age, so it is for every person has to go and pass on into the other light. She's up in age. Why would he go forth this like he whoever did it was like she wasn't moving fast enough. Okay, that's all I can say. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm seeing if they did it, but then again, I want to do it for them.
Okay, hold on. Let me go past this right here. Heartache and grief. They have really been having bad financial problems. This is weird. What are they doing to have all these bad financial problems? Their sister is on the news, okay? And they are there supposedly taking care of their mother, allegedly. And I know that she would provide for them for taking care of their mother, even that it is their mother. Just make sure that who's ever looking after your mother can look after them, in comfort when you can't. And I just don't quite understand this. This is, I don't know. I guess I can't understand stuff like that because I love my family. Even though I might have somebody I don't get along with. We don't see eye to eye on personality strengths, but if anything happened, I go to bat for 'em. I go to the end of the world, end of the moon. I give my life for anybody in my circle, in my family. So I don't understand why I want to do without them. All right. Yeah, this is something with him. We have the anchor, and we got that same card again, that Eight of Pentacles, which is working towards something, putting a plan together. And not only are we putting a plan together, we're putting a plan together, and we got that Three of Pentacles that she just had, this group. this group and coordinating things and coming to a great ending and solution. Now, yeah, you got three people right there. Okay, so we don't know how many people is involved in this situation, because there could be the people who initiated it and also the people who actually done it and had the encounter in the living room
I think this is
with
her,
Nancy,
the
who
aunt, the
the daughter
yeah.
allegedly.
I think this is too. I got the Queen of Wands upside down. Aggressive and demanding and dramatic. Self confidence. Because I did they do it or did they get something before? Introverted. I think they did this themselves because she wanted it fast.
Okay, so Minnie Me is saying that she thinks that son-in-law and daughter
Well,
allegedly
I don't know
might
if
have done
she did
this.
it, but he might have did it.
He, okay, so she's not really sure. She's thinking maybe he done it allegedly. And what she say? What did you say about the daughter?
She was demanding she wants it really fast.
She was demanding and she wanted something go really fast. So I guess that's maybe what that hurry up and go is about. It's just it's weird. Then we gotta see what their original plan was, because I think they had an original plan, but then that plan didn't work out, and they had to go about and do something else. This is what it seems like to me. Okay, somebody wanted to do something like, say for instance, somebody say, well, we don't want to hurt nobody, we just want to take somebody and ransom them, get the money, and then let them go. But then other
No,
things happen in
I don't
between
think
that.
she was physically did it, but she might have told him. But
No,
she
so daughter physically, no,
weakness,
allegedly
self
didn't do it.
doubt, impatience,
And then
low.
when you talk about that introvert, that's somebody that can't go out their box and do nothing like that. Okay, they might can think about it or talk about it, but not
Insecurity.
do it. Okay, yeah.
But
So that
she
just means
does
she ain't
abuse
strong
her.
enough.
She does abuse her power though.
Yeah, so she is one that is quite, according to many me, she abuses her power allegedly. All
She's
right,
driven to succeed. She's very
just
fast
nothing
thinking.
for
She sees the moment. She wants it to happen really fast, but
mm-hmm,
she's too weak to do it herself. She
mm,
has
okay,
doubt. She doubts that she could do it herself.
mm-hmm,
But she's very impatient. But she
mm-hmm.
abuses some power.
Yeah, so she is a person of abusive power, just allegedly, only for entertainment purposes. Just a country psychic here sitting in front of my table, just playing with some cards. All right, so let's see what we got over here. Okay, this is the coffin. The coffin is ending, dying, funerals, loss, grief, mourning. Someone wanted to put an end to that because things were getting too hard to handle or too hard to juggle. Then we got over here is our ten of rods, which is Lord carrying too much. And then this is the family. The family felt like they were somebody in the family allegedly felt like they were carrying too much or doing too much. Okay, and I often get that feeling, and then that's him because this is just his cards here. We uh, we hadn't got to associate the other person. So he was feeling like his backup was the backup against the wall. Okay, son-in-law allegedly for entertainment purposes only. We got somebody a little crazy. We got the moon and we got deception here. Somebody not taking something that they wanted, they are not getting something that they wanted. And what we have here is the nine of pentacles. This is the lap of luxury, this is wealth, this is accumulating things that people think that they should accumulate. By now I should have had a 7 bedroom house. By now I should have had 10 cars. By now I should have had a closet or two or three, four closets filled with the clothes that I
I
desire.
think she turned the. I think she did something with the camera.
Who?
The daughter. I got because the last time I did a reading, I got the Empress.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's laziness, dependency,
Mm-hmm.
smothering emptiness.
Empress. The Empress is the upside down mother card. This is a person who is intolerant. This is a person who wants whatever it is that they want, um, no matter. Hmm.
No, she got someone else to turn it off.
She got somebody else to turn it off. And I always felt like it was a female in here somewhere. I don't know how the female fits in, whether it's the daughter allegedly or whether it is that person. I always felt whoever's in the car sat in the car and it was a female. That's just my spiritual opinion. And again, it's all allegedly. All right, let's read on this moon card. All right, we got an hour. We've been going on. All right. We got something that was amiss. There was some deception about this happy lifestyle, this house, this happiness. Everybody was getting along or something. I don't know. There was something that wasn't right because when you got the five of swords, you never want five and swords in your home, near you, near your celebration. The five of swords is somebody who would take all of your swords, hold up one, and nag and just kind of say, yeah, I got this or something. This is a person that is very adversarial to you and will take what you have. And again, this is a couple here. This is a man and this is a woman, and taking and winning at all costs. Anything to win, any way to be happy, any way to you to have some kind of house or something. So there is a deception, as in how these people got along. And definitely this son-in-law, I feel, because this is his line. This is the line that I did for the son-in-law. Allegedly, he has undeterred bad feelings about his family. Well, about Miss Nancy. He was not a fan, a great fan. According in the cards, he wasn't a great fan of Nancy. All right, at all. All right. Okay, Grace, let's ask one more question. We've been at it a long time. This has been a whole hour. Oh, Lord. Like I say, we're just country psychics and a little mini me. All right. And nothing we say is fact driven at all. All right. And we're just for entertainment. All right. To try to figure out what is going on here. And whatever this situation I ever resolves itself, I just pray that everybody is able to handle the grief that may come. That's all. That they may handle the grief, that they can handle whatever this situation is, no matter how the goopy it may get. Uh, oh, thank you, Gretchen. No matter how gooky it gets, because it gets so much goopier when it's family. It's very horrible if someone harms people from the outside of your family to the end, to the inside. But it gets very bad when everybody is, like they say, the killer is in the room, or the killer is, he's on the phone, but he's in the house.
Why did they
You know.
invite her to that dinner?
Well, you always invite your mother to a dinner, so we just can't say you can't invite your mother to a dinner.
Yeah, but I wonder if it was a part of the plan.
I don't know. I hope not. I hope not, but we don't know, and we just use our cards to. Okay, let's see. Just okay, just do this, Grace. This our last little hoorah on here. Let's just say, Spirit, what can you tell us about this encounter with Nancy and whomever, and anything else that we need to know about the encounter? All right. Like I say, I hope that for entertainment purposes and everything, that everything we said is completely inaccurate. And Nancy walks through that door, and all the family is good, and they don't have these issues. But of course, we all know that family is not perfect. Okay, but we're not this imperfect to try to harm people so we can have a new house or something. It's just I can't even wrap my head around it because we're really poor. Okay, yeah, we're poor. We're poor not in the instance that we have food, we have a home over our head, but we don't have a lot of residual money and things of that nature. But when I want money, like I would say to myself, oh, I wish I could get some money. Like, oh, I wish I could win a lottery or something like that happens. But I don't want that to happen where I don't have the people that live with me. Because my whole point in accumulating anything of money is that I can share with them that we gonna do good, that we gonna live. And I couldn't see not wanting to do this without them. So if someone said this just right now, I'll give you $15 million and you can take somebody out of your life that's in your family. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because my whole thing is I want to take my wealth or whatever I can occur and share it with them more than I want it for myself. If I want a house, I don't want the house because I need this big room. No, I want my kids to have a big room. I want my mama to have her big house. I want my daddy to have his own house. You know what I'm saying? So I couldn't see, I can't wrap my head around it because that's what I want to do. I want to share it with them. I don't want them gone. So, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just should leave that alone. I'm sorry. uh, you're right. Amen. I want to share with them. That is my happiness to share with them to see what the heck we gonna do. What vacations are we gonna go on? And not oh I need to minus that person. That's some snake behavior. That is. I hope that's not the case. Like I say. Okay, come on, Grace. Let's do one more reading. We've been on here an hour. Me and my mini me. All right. Mini me. What spirit? What can you tell us? What can you tell us? Just something spirit can tell us about this encounter of Nancy, or something we need to know. Just something where the general public need to know. Let's see. But definitely, this case will be figured out. This will not be like an unsolved case of what is her name? Just what was the little girl that got unalive? Bonet Ramsey, Brene Ramsey, the little girl. They never did completely solve that, and everyone died except for the brother. All right. So, and no one ever figured that out. But this is not going to be that Scooby Doo moment of mystery. All right, that we're not going to talk about. Ten of Knives. This is not anything good. I was hoping there's something, but I was hoping there's something good. I'll just be hoping because I don't put bad stuff in my car. Like, oh, I want to see this, and I would like for everyone to be alive, everyone to be safe, everyone to not have harm they want to cause each other. I would hope that. So I know that's not what I'm putting in my cars. All right, and you want to go? Just like anything, Spirit want to let us know about this case, about the Nancy Guthrie case. And sorry if I mispronounce the person's name, please. I'm sorry. I'll be mispronouncing a lot. And it's so many swords. Swords are not good. Uh, this is not good. Yeah, this is not well at all. You did? Okay, so Mini Me says she's only getting what she got. And I'm pretty much getting the same thing. Uh Three of coins. I'm gonna shut it down and we're gonna find something else to do. Three of coins and the 10 of swords. This is backstabbing people and coordinating to backstab someone. So this is a group effort, as we are completely keep saying some group effort about this situation. And then we got the 10 of knives again. So we got the 10 of swords twice. Just wham, wham, wham. Just doing somebody wrong, coming out of left field and whamming on them. And that just they got success and victory, which means yeah, they were successful in what they did. This is what they set out to do. And this is what happens. Because I originally thought maybe they just wanted to get her in the house and take her out and then ransom her and bring her back. This is not looking like ransom and bring it back. This is looking like I want you off planet for financial means. Okay, so this ransom stuff is not initially what the plan was. Okay, so because they're not even acting correctly for ransoming things out. This is the 9 of cups. This is your wishes, and this is the 7 of knives. This is the thief. This is the person that does you wrong. This is the person that comes behind you and backdoors you. That's what this person is, and it's along with wish and fulfillment. Who would wish and fulfill that they can be a slime dirt bag as they possibly can? So Spirit is telling us that they got those folks out there. They are there. It's more good people out here, but you need to be in lock and step and know that there are some people out here who are slime bags. They will smile in your face all the time, want to take your place. Backstabbers. All right. We got this 2 of wands and the moon. This is deception. This is a plan that put in motion for being deceptive. All right. This was done in somebody else's behest. I see that man right there playing music, like playing music for the woman, for a female or something, doing what is told, what you're going to do, and we're all going to do this in darkness. A particular time in darkness, because I see this moon. It's like it's the morning, but it's not the morning. It's somewhere in the middle of the night. So this was definitely planned. All right, we got the strength, and we got the nine of baskets. All right. Nine of baskets is having a lot of things up in the air. Some things is fantasies. So this is, I feel, in how the plan was. The plan was made uh, by maybe two or three people. But your cards, let me get what I've been feeling about this. Oh, that's how you've been feeling too, Gretchen. Yes. Yeah. See, I hadn't done a reading on it, so I was kind of just going off of, spirit in my head. Didn't put the cards down on what to think about it, but I didn't want to get ahead of myself by saying, "Oh well, if the last person that saw it, they did it." Because I have seen other cases where the last person they seen was not the worst person they seen that day. Like they seen the last bad person, but the one that they know that they seen, and then later on they'll go and they'll say, well, she was talking to this person and he was as worse as the last, even worse, because he ended up, you know, doing stuff to people. So it's not always the last person they see you. Well, not the last known person, I better say that. Because the person who unalives you is the last person that you see. But the last known person is not always it. But in this case, this is looking weird. This here, I hope y'all can see it. This is money right here in these bowls. Each one of these bowls hold different things. We got some money in here and we got some jewels. Definitely financially motivated. This is a alligator head, okay? And people in the South put alligator heads outside their house to capture evil spirits. So definitely was an evil spirit out. And this put me in line also to that camera. The camera is supposedly supposed to keep the gooby gobbers at bay. Okay. But the gooby gobbers have to be, uploaded to the cloud. And also in one of these is wine. Someone again I feel is dope or drunk. Somebody is into that. Whoever is involved in that, they like drugs or they like drinking. Yeah. We got a bottle of wine up in there. And then it's really sad to say at the bottom to me this looks like a infant in vitro, like inside the womb. Okay, this might cut deep. Hopefully it does not, but it could cut deep. They got a lot of things in this case that will connect people. That's also I feel about the investigation. They're gonna have some strong things that link, even though they spiritually they the people who investigated the case, they just didn't. I don't know if they didn't have any experience, but spiritually, they effed up the case. Mhm. But they still will end up finding things that strengthen the bond. A lot of people are really whack jobbed and they carry their phone everywhere they go, or they always at a light, or something. You know what I'm saying? There's so many cameras and so many things that can catch you, even in the country. You're not safe in the country if you think you can get away with anything. They got cameras in the country too. Some you can't see. Um, because we live in like the city part, and they have these poles, and they are fake, and they are very fake. They call them raven poles, and you can tell they fake. What they do is they triangulate gunshots. Okay, and so this tells you when they start randomly shooting out here, oh, no one's going to know. So what happens is these fake poles triangulate where you're at, and then guess what they do over here? They throw the drone up. Okay, so now they can see your stupid self. So they got a lot of people out here not knowing the technology that is available. And I used to live somewhere in the country. like kind of like the city country. So what? But this road I was on was always a country. It's like one way, not one way, two-way street, and some of it is paved and some of it is a little bit rocked off. And one day we were driving, and then my son say, "You see that?" I say, "See what?" It wasn't nothing over there but some bushes and some creeks. They had a camera up on the tree, a real tree. Okay, so people think you can go back there and dump and do whatever you want to do, dump folks and stuff, but you always being seen. Okay, and that's the thing. If you don't want to get caught, don't do it, because it's always something that's gonna see you and catch you. There's so many fake things out here, fake cameras, fake light poles. The best thing to do is just be in love, and do what you can. And if you don't have a lot of money, one day you might get it, or you may find a way to get it, but don't do it in this way. Money should not be used to eliminate those you love. Okay, it should be used to lift those you love up. And we have so many different problems today because people are not taking care of their people how they should take care of their people. Because if I had money, that's just me. Like I said, I take care of a lot of people, folks, as much as I could. Not to till I don't have anything, but um, I see taking care of them as a form of my love. I guess that's my love language. I will buy folks stuff, if I had those means. So if we just all think about that and not trying to end people, this whole world is it's strange. All right. And so that has been my reading about the I said I went off in a rant, sorry. That has been my reading for the Nancy Guthrie. I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have been here, I definitely thank you for sticking around if you have from the front, because this is a long tail ass video. 121. So hopefully, and if you liked it, go ahead and share it with others if you can. And this was a reading brought to you by me and my mini me. She is a very, very, very gifted psychic. She's going to be a very good tarot card reader. She just started doing it, but she a very good psychic. She's a very good medium. She is strong. She is intuitive, much more better than her mother will ever be. All right, thank you. Bye bye. Oh, Shan the baby. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and all that. All right, thank you.